Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rosano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Today is Monday, June the 12th. 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody say happy birthday to my nephew, my little baby. Is 21 years old today, my little nephew. I tell you what, when you see it's only 2-3 people in my life that I've seen that I'm going to see, Lord willing, of course, grow from a baby to, teenagers to adults. My 2 nephews and my daughter. Okay? So first one, my other nephew, he will be 6 this year. So he has a ways to go, thank goodness. But it's awesome watching him grow up too. My first nephew, my oldest nephew, 21. I remember he was born 2002. He was born around 2 something. And I remember I went to the hospital that day, saw my nephew, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since. And it's been a pleasure, and it really is a joy to watch children like grow up, because it's a blessing. It's whenever I talk to my nephew, he texted me today. He said, hey, I'm not a baby anymore, and I said, well, you're always my baby, so yeah, pump your brakes, but. To see the growth. I got a picture of him when he was probably 7 months old, I believe. I got a picture of me and him, and I looked at it yesterday, and it almost brought tears to my eyes. So, whenever you have, it doesn't matter, any type of relationship, and it's special to you, You always hang on to it, because we all know sometimes relationships, no matter how close you might be at some point, a lot of times they go away. It's not something you did. It's not something they did. It sort of happens. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that you can really hang on to those, water those, invest in those relationships, and just watch them grow. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about something. I know we haven't done an episode in a few days. I tell you what, Thursday night, I was driving the truck. I was headed from Wisconsin to Minnesota. I came from Minnesota. I was headed to Illinois. I was about 40 miles, 50 miles maybe from my destination, and my truck just broke down, and I was stuck in some little town for like the last 4 days, and it was okay, but it was hard to record, because you had to get out, you couldn't be in the truck, had to sit in some kind of lounge and wait. They kept telling me it was going to be, we're going to get it ready. It was a lot of nonsense, a lot of waiting around, but it's all right. It's all good. But today I want to talk to you about something that's very important, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk to you about don't live in the past, don't live in the future. Live in the right now. And I say that because you ever sometimes if there's something that you want to do, the best time to do it is right now. Don't think about what you could have done in the past. Don't think about what you're going to do in the future. Think about it right there, Whenever I do the podcast, whenever I record episodes, I'm very into it. I'm right there. I'm in the present. I turn the I turn the phone on airplane mode, or if I'm at home, I have no distractions. And it's just me, it's you, it's the conversation. And I enjoy it very much. And I got to thinking, the more that you are present, have you ever been to a concert and you look around and you just are doing the concert, or you're watching the concert and you see people taking selfies, taking videos, and you go, why are they taking a video? And they go to say, I want this video because down the road I'm going to look at it. And we all know 90% of the time, you're never going to watch them videos again. You're never going to see the video again. Enjoy the moment right there. Take one picture and put your phone away. That's what I do. When I went to the baseball game with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my nephew, it was being in the moment with them, because I don't get to see them often and I love spending time with them. But being in the moment with them was more important than having the phone out. Being in the moment with them was more important than taking a picture of the baseball game, I looked at my phone once just to see if my wife put the baby to bed, but that's all I got, But just being in the moment with them is special. And when I was visiting my parents and my daughter, we was there, and I took a few pictures of my daughter, and then I said, you know what? Me and her, we're just going to be in this moment, and it's something that we do less and less of because of the phones, the computers, the way you can contact people. But sometimes if you just sit or you just watch, or sometimes if you get in the situation like I was this weekend, where I didn't have great phone service. I didn't have the ability to do a whole lot. So I just sort of sat around and I was in the moment. I would walk to the store. I would walk to the gas station. I walked to the hotel. I did a lot of walking, a lot of thinking, a lot of in the moment. And it sucked because I was broke down, but at the same time, it was not that bad. It was nice to be just in the moment, to be present, and not thinking about, I can't wait to get out of here, So I told my mom, I said, she was like, I know you ready to go. I said, well, I ain't going to rush it no more, I said, ain't no sense in me trying to rush. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, I said, but right now, I said, I'm okay. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be in the moment. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that I didn't, crash or anything crazy like that, so I'm just happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm in the moment. And when it comes to a lot of different things, when it comes to writing, when it comes to anything that you want to do, and when it comes to work, when you're at work, be at work. Don't think about, oh man, I should have took that chicken out. When you're commuting, sometimes just enjoy the car ride. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at what you think, the thoughts that you have sometimes when you just stop and you just are in the present moment. It's a very common thing. It's nice because you look around and you're like, oh man, this is nice. You're not thinking about the phone. You're not thinking about who you can call. You're not thinking about talking. You're just observing. You're just looking around, and you're in the space. You're in the time continuum space. You're just enjoying the moment, and the more we do that, the better off you will be. And if there's anything that you want to do, be there in that moment and just let things flow. Just let things flow, and you'll see a lot of different results, good results. You ever just start writing? You do like a mind dump. You just start writing the thoughts that you have at that moment. You just say, I'm going to write these thoughts, and you just start writing, and you just start writing. Sometimes you can write a page. Sometimes you can write 2 pages, 3 pages. It just depends. You should try that sometime. Just be in the moment. Be present. And so, ladies and gentlemen, be in the moment. Be present. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Think about the right then and right now. You go to a concert, basketball game, baseball games, don't matter. Try not to take too many pictures. Don't be one of them annoying people. You go on vacation, relax, have fun, have a good time, but don't get caught up in, I need to take these pictures for this and that, because let's all be honest. A lot of times we take 50 pictures on vacation. You might look at it once, you might send them to people, but after that, you're not going to look at them again, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We definitely will be back tomorrow with the all-new episode of Online Marketing Moves. I know we haven't been around a lot in the last few weeks, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this rocking and rolling. I appreciate you. I appreciate your patience. We will be back tomorrow with the all-new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony D. Rizzano. God bless you. And as always, everybody, peace.